Good evening and welcome to Rocket Rackers TV. You are joining us here tonight for another Challenge 21 match. This time, this is the Challenge 21 Cup semi-final between Martin Smith and Dan Hemphill. Martin's just having a little warm-up as we speak. I'm going to take you through the pre-match introduction. You are watching Challenge 21. This has been a group stage plate and cup tournament. We're now into the semi-finals of both the cup and the plate. So progress being made. We'll be bringing you the final on May the 1st, Sunday, May the 1st, with the plate final being played at 12 p.m. and the cup final being played at 3 p.m. And we will be bringing you both those matches live on Rocket Rackers TV. Today's competition is the Challenge 21 Cup, where the winner can claim £400 and £200 for the runner-up. This is a semi-final today, so both Martin and Dan are playing each other to reach the final. This is the cup as it stands. Martin Smith beat Justin Ware 11-8 to reach this semi-final. Dan Hemphill beat Matt Lambert 11-4 to join him. And in the other semi-final, which we will be bringing you on Wednesday at 7 p.m, Matthew Morsdale beat David Witcher 11-6 and Ricky Goodwin beat Daniel Baird 11-9. This is the group stage, so we can see where they come from. Martin finished joint top with Ricky Goodwin, but on head-to-head, Ricky beat Martin. So Martin finished second, and Dan Hemphill finished top of Group C, having won all 4 of his matches. So he'll be definitely looking to get into the final today. But Martin will definitely be making sure that's not going to be an easy task. We bring you this action live from Rocket Ronnies in Southampton, with over 30 tables of various disciplines, including English Supreme winner pool tables, blackball tables, snooker tables, Chinese pool tables, and an American pool table. They have dartboards and live BT Sports. They had the Man City Liverpool match on as I walked in to set up today on their 6 big TVs and their 10-foot projector screen just opposite the bar, which is fully licensed with real ale and cocktails. They're wheelchair accessible and family friendly, and they serve hot and cold food and bar snacks. The hot food is available 12 till late. They have a beer garden, car park, and a smoking area for those who still do that thing. They're open from 10 till midnight Monday to Saturday, and today on Sundays they're open 10 till 10. No membership is required, so you can just pop down and pay to play. Our next stream is Wednesday the 13th of April. That's this Wednesday, and we bring you the other Challenge 21 Cup semi-final between Matthew Moulsdale and Ricky Goodwin. So like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on YouTube to make sure that you do not miss the action. Our players are almost ready. When they are, we'll be going over to the lag for break. What we got? We got our match sponsor. Our match sponsor today is Appiday Multimedia, creative digital solutions across the web, streaming and graphics and social. So if you have a digital project that you need completing for your business, then feel free to get in touch with me, Lee Ingram, the man who's built and runs all this magic you see before you. I'm sure for the right price, or we can come to some arrangement. So get in touch today. So another quick brief reminder, Wednesday evening, 7 p.m, join us. Join us. We're just waiting for Dan to finish his practice frame, and then we will be lagging for break. Don't forget, if you want to get involved, then pop a message in the chat. Sorry about the bang. Dan launched a yellow off the table and it went behind a random slate, table slate. That got thrust into the streaming table, but we recovered the yellow and now the table is clear. So we're going to go over to the lag for break. Dan's on yellow, Martin is on the red. Lag for break, where the players try and get an object ball as close to the balk cushion as possible. This one's close, but Dan will take it. So Dan Hemphill will be breaking off this Challenge 21 semi-final. Yeah, we'll be taking a 5-minute break after 10 frames. Well, this is frame 1 of Dan Hemphill to break. And joining us in the commentary booth tonight is Darren Daniels. How you doing, Darren?
Not too bad. How you doing, Lee, mate?
Yeah, good. Cheers.
Good to see you again, my mate.
Yeah, you too.
Cool.
So what's your thoughts on this match tonight then?
How do you mean? Who will money be on? To be completely honest, I've never seen Dan play. I know Martin can play. But I think, to be honest, at this stage of the competition, it's going to be anyone's money.
Yeah, these two are definitely more than competent enough to beat each other when they turn up, so it's difficult to predict this one.
Well, I only spoke to Dan, I think, yesterday, the first time down there. I've been coming down here a few months now, and I think the first time yesterday I already met Dan. Martin's kind of, I know a little bit better.
Yeah, Martin organises quite a few comps down here, including this one, of course.
Yeah, so the winnable, I just got knocked out of the semi-final in the plate by Dave. I can't recall his surname now. I'm sure someone will tell me at some point. But yeah, Dave beat me 4-0 in the semis. Right. I played well up to that, but well, anyway, enough of us, mate, to the game.
Yeah. So I think Dan is the Reds, but
we might have just played that one over the bottom left corner there, and it kind of rattled. So
oh, that must still be an open table. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. A little bit higher on that yellow there into the middle bag, and he might have been able to go into the pack to open that one yellow that doesn't go for him. Can he do it off of this one? Screw into it?
He forced it and got it, yeah. Still requires some work though there.
Yeah, definitely didn't quite come out. I don't think it's on any bag, that one, is it still? Which ball? Like I say, land high on the one over the middle. Land high on the one over the middle bag now, maybe. He's still got the shot. If you land high on the one over the middle bag, I feel that's the correct ball to go into the cluster off of.
Yeah, we'll take the top right one now and try and get himself positioned for that shot.
Okay, just seeing exactly where he wants to be with the white ball to be able to run into the pack like naturally, without doing a lot of work with the white. That's when the game becomes hard. There you go, perfect.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's brilliant, that is. You'd like to cannon the right side of the black half ball, just to push exactly that point on the black ball he's pointing his cue at now. That's exactly where he wants the white to hit the black. No.
Well, he freed it up, but he's not on a shot now.
Exactly, yeah. Where would you go from here, Lee? It's a tough one, very tough one.
I think I'd try and maybe if I could come off the bottom right cushion and just try and cover the bottom right bag at this point. And then Martin, I guess, will return to the table. Would be my strategic play here.
I see what you're saying. Cutting the red sort of, the yellow, sorry, in the centre of the table thin to kind of cover both yellows over the same pocket. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, literally just coming off the bottom right cushion.
Okay, for that
and then kicking the bottom yellow down over the bag would be my attempt at trying to. Because I don't see him clearing up from here. I mean, he could cut it in from that point, but then where's the white going to go?
I think you've called it, Lee.
He's got it in. Oh, but there's the white. Oh,
that's unfortunate.
I think he went for the pot there rather than just to cover the bag.
You called it there, Lee, mate, and it's a little bit of fortune. I mean, when you're going into a ball off of the side cushion like that, for me, like I said, I might have tried to touch up to the one in the middle and just do something, but that's so unlucky just to go into that left corner like he just did. That's so unlucky. It's an amazing pot.
Well, they're all open and ready to go down the pockets now for Martin. So most players would look at this table as a formality at this point and be looking to clear up.
Black into the right middle pocket. I'm going to call right now. The way I can see it.
Yeah, you might want to take the one that's cutting off the yellow last, just as some insurance.
Well, that's why I say the one to the black will go in the right middle, because he's going to take the right middle one first, down to the right corner next, and then it's a game of like dot to dot sort of thing. And then you're going to take the left middle after this, then the bottom left corner, and leave the black to the right middle. If he's still on this one to the left middle, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he just got to be. Obviously, the cue ball's going to drift up and to the right now. So
he nearly covered it though. He didn't want to be running into that red.
No, he's got a long shot, but it's just relatively straightforward, but a bit of distance to cover. And hi, Ben Lindsay. Thank you for joining us on the stream.
Hello, Ben, mate. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. You were a bit unlucky in winnable competition earlier as well. You lost your deciding frame in the semis.
Oh, he was down here today, was he?
Yeah, he was earlier on, Lee, yes. Brilliant clearance there by Martin, though. I was wrong calling the black into the right middle. It went into the left corner in the end at the bottom, so shows how much I know, gentlemen.
Well, I think Martin's route around the table changed. Yes. Mid-flow, didn't it? So
yes, I'm sure it did, yeah.
Well, Martin's made it 1-0, first blood, and he's on the break now.
It's always nice to take that first one against the break and try to pull that little early lead out.
Yeah, as soon as you've got a frame on the board, you know you can relax a little bit.
Well, like you were saying last night on Tinks and Scott's stream, that Scott struggled for the first couple of games to get that first frame on the board, but when he did, you kind of see him just. I mean, Scott didn't turn up last night, I don't believe, to be completely honest, Lee.
Yeah, lots of people, including himself, would say that he's definitely capable of much more than what we saw, unfortunately. And it was his first time on the stream, so we know that does have an effect. But
I haven't been on the stream yet, so
part of pushing yourself is getting on the stream. Taking yourself out of your comfort zone. Maybe doing it for £1,000 wouldn't be my idea of the right time to do it, but he's got bigger balls than me, so.
So me and Stevie Wonder are in the semi-final of the plate on Tuesday night. We've arranged our game for. So if I beat Stevie, I'll be playing Sam Buckley in the final. Yeah, and that would be my first game ever on a stream. So
yeah, that'll be 12 p.m. on the 1st of May.
That's that. My little brother's birthday, actually, the 1st of May. So it's not a date that I won't forget.
He'll be hoping to win him some birthday money then, I guess.
Definitely. Cleared the bottom right pocket there, Martin, and to be honest, a little bit fortunate, but he's on the one to the left corner now, and they are all there. The one at the top of the table passes the red to the right corner. I can't see a problem. He'll develop the black now, a little bit of screw, develop it into the black and yellow, open the balls up. You're guaranteed to be on the one to the top right. Maybe my shot choice. Don't think there is another shot, to be quite honestly. But Martin will show me different. There you go.
Of course, the view we have on the screen is different to what the players see over the table. So, where we think a shot might go, where it doesn't, vice versa, a shot might not go. Yeah.
Yeah, like you say, Lee, there is another yellow over that right bottom corner, and obviously it doesn't pass in hindsight. But it's still advantage Martin this frame, I believe.
Well, it's a bit tad unfortunate there. He's covered his own ball. But it's made it difficult for Martin to get to, so both players got some work here.
Leave the white behind the one on the left rail. I think Martin might try. I've tried to play that off the side cushion, off the bottom cushion into the one on the bottom there, I believe. Just didn't quite get into the white ball enough to kick it away from the yellow. He only needed to cue that a touch harder and it would have been a good shot, I would have believed. It's very scrappy. To be expected.
Well, the pressure of this match is not only being on stream, but to win guarantees £200. Win or lose in the final, so I'm sure both players have got that in the back of their mind. We want to come to the conclusion of this Challenge 21. They want to be there in the last match. They want to get some money in their pocket.
Oh, most definitely. And that's the thing. There's a lot of added pressure when you start playing for money stakes. There is a lot of extra added pressure that will make you miss shots, or like Martin just did there, just didn't quite get into that white ball enough.
That's not a bad shot. It forces Martin to take on this problem yellow down the bottom. Clever little shot there. I mean, he could try and play as if he was snookered on, say, the right hand yellow, but it's a risk. Yeah, that's what Martin's going to go for.
He was always going to leave the red on the bottom rail if he played that
he's
one.
missed it though, and he's given two shots.
I believe he hit that. I was sat there watching it.
Oh, right.
I actually believe that yellow moved, but Martin's actually called two shots.
Oh, okay.
Martin has called two shots, and I mean, I've had a couple of pints, but I'm pretty sure that yellow moved.
To my eyes, I think he was a millimetre away. But
it was like a shot on the stream a couple of weeks ago, and you had a couple of players, and there was a shot into the middle pocket. I'm trying to recall the two players now, Lee, that you had playing, and it was for like the money stakes game again, obviously. And the opposing player asked, did he actually hit that? And me and Jamie Close was sat in the corner where Martin sat now. If you recall that night, and we were sat opposite right there, and it wasn't Neil. It wasn't Neil. It was somebody else, and it was the first time I've met him.
Was it one of Ben's matches?
No, definitely not one of Ben's matches. Apologies, mate. Yeah, but I watched the shot 2-3 times over at home. I rewound it on the TV. And I watched it over, and he feathered the yellow so slightly. The yellow doesn't move, but you can still hit the ball without, it's such a fine contact that the yellow doesn't actually move.
Unless you've got a referee
Yeah.
standing over the shot, watching it.
And that's what I mean. Me and Jamie that night, we were sat there and we were like, did he play that off the rail to try to come into it? And we weren't too sure what was played. And that's what kind of made me look back on it on that evening. But I mean, no, I mean, I will definitely go back this evening. And that foul that Martin just called down, that yellow down on the bottom right rail, I am pretty sure that he feathered that. And Martin didn't believe he hit it. And like you say, that's a deficit of the rules these days of not having a referee. Because I mean, it's been 5-6 years since I've played league and things like this. But
well, Dan's been able to make the most of that opportunity, foul or not. He's made it 1-1. So yeah, I mean, Martin Smith has to be the sportsman there. If it's in doubt, you kind of have to err on the side of you failed to.
Like we say, unless you got a referee stood over the top of that ball, looking on top of it, Martin would obviously assume he missed it because of the sportsman that you have to be. That's the etiquette of the game.
Yeah. So it's 1-1. Dan Hemphill to break. Frame 3. He's got a red down. Two reds. Well, nearly 3.
Third one over the corner, like you say.
These reds look good. Has he got a shot on one? I think he does.
Does the black go? No, I don't think the black goes in the bottom left.
Limited opportunity to develop it as well on the reds.
So how would you go about? I mean, actually, to be honest, the black goes in the right middle.
Yeah.
So now
you'd want to finish on that bottom red, wouldn't you? And
yes, you'd like to finish straight enough to be able to run through. Low side just to be able to run through. But I mean, the top four red should be a formality for Dan, I would assume. Not that I've seen him play, like I said earlier.
No, I'm sure he'll be thinking himself that he should be dispatching those 4 reds and maybe coming down to finish up. But then yellow's also a good opportunity because you get to command the black then, don't you?
There you go. Now I'm trying to work out his route that he's trying to go. Yes, so
you might want to screw back off this one so he can take out the top yellow.
I don't know. I think I'd run through to try to leave the one into the right middle because it doesn't go into any other bag, and I'm prime position to try to run through onto that right now, and then leave the one to the top next.
Yeah, it'll give you the angle to come up the table after that right middle, wouldn't it?
I mean, this is a delicate shot if he plays what I said, but no. Oh wow!
He tried to screw up, yeah, and he screwed up. Unfortunately,
that's what I mean. The shot I called was so delicate. We will never know what he played.
We've got Ben Lindsay in the chat. He was agreeing with you on that foul in frame 2. He reckons Martin touched the yellow.
It's nice to have somebody else on side.
Back you up,
and
yeah.
like I say, mate, without a referee stood there over the shot, I'm stood here. I'm sat here on your right now, Lee, and my line of sight was watching that yellow, and I see it move.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm 100% sure that moved. Thanks, Ben. I haven't had that many beers yet, fella. Considering I've been here since 11 o'clock, I don't think I'm doing too badly.
Oh, well, he's put a yellow down and he's not put a red down. So another foul. It's not the start Martin would have been looking for. 2 crucial fouls in the first 3 frames.
So that's it. Dave Witcher was who I lost to in the semi-finals of the plate earlier, Lee. And yeah, he beat me 4-0. I think every single frame I give him 2 shots in.
Yeah.
And I played so well up to that point, and just
And that was the difference in the end. That at least was the difference, I guess. You can look at that point and go, well, I gave him that frame in that shot.
I mean, I won my first 3 games in the group. I won the first one 5-0, lost the second one 4-1, and then sort of won the third one 3-2. So I thought, I was going to be not in the plate this month for once, because every time I seem to end up in the plate. I win 2 games every time, but I seem just to not come. Get there. I got through to the final with Joe Ham a couple of months ago, and Joe beat me like 5-3, I believe it was. Yeah.
Oh, Dan's looking good here. If he just takes this yellow into the middle, he can sit over the top of the last yellow down into the bottom left pocket.
Leave the white next to the side rail. Don't leave it straight. That's why I said leaving it a little bit closer to the side rail, because I thought it was easier to come up to the black into the left middle. I mean, he's going to pot this, obviously. Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep, so that's Dan Hemphill 2, Martin Smith 1 after 3 frames. Darren's just gone to grab some liquid refreshment, so it's just me for the moment as Martin Smith breaks frame 4. With a cut break there, and it looks dry. I think that's the style of break Martin favours, is the cut break. He likes to come in on the... it was debated in yesterday's stream about if you're going to do a cut break, then go in to the side where you got the red and yellow rather than the red and red at the top, because you can just differentiate a bit more your angle of attack. And Dan takes the reds here. Got the red covered by the black into the middle, so he's going to need to clear the red into the top left pocket first. And he's got one on the near the rail on the top right, so unless he can use... Oh, brilliant shot there, just using his red to push the black out along the way. Makes life a bit easier. He's going to take this one on the top right. And then if he can screw down the table a bit. How's he going? Just checking the angles. Diligent player is Dan. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Right, so top left. Is it? Usually what I fancy cutting in on the top right first. Yeah, top left. Wants to come across the table. Oh, that's wonderful pace there. He's got a bit of a screw back now though. To come all the way down. But you can take this red into either left or right bottom pockets. He does want an angle to come back up for the black though. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Oh no, it's not. Sorry about that. Martin's turn to have 2 shots.
That was so unlucky on that red there, Lee.
Yeah, you caught that then. Yeah, you needed to put some power in on that screw to get a good angle on the red to
Yeah,
get back up onto the black, but obviously
that red
too
was
far.
so tight on the rail that he potted that with such force that so much can go wrong that he's a little bit unlucky to go in the corner. But in hindsight, I mean, come on, you've got 4 foot to play with there before it goes into that corner, and you still be on the red to the bottom right.
Well, he's probably going to try this.
He's going to clip off. If he pots this, he's coming off the yellow to leave himself on that black plum. Like I said.
Well, the unfortunate thing about that is if you miss it, he's left his red tight on the cushion, so he doesn't have an easy follow-up chance.
This is just formality, I believe now.
Yeah, he's probably not going to get another chance at that red.
I mean, it just takes the pressure off the clearance once the ball's safe like that as well. No matter what you do, you haven't got a second doubt in your head saying that his red's over that corner and he can pot it. He can't pot it because it is where it is. So, I mean, even a harder shot like this now that he's playing in the middle, he kind of ran out of position a little bit, but he was...
Unless he does that,
commentator's curse.
You can always be your own worst enemy.
Oh, he was in prime position. Come on.
Yeah. And now Dan's got just the chance he needs to bring the red up off the cushion. He's got to be careful here, though, if he's going to go for the red. I mean, it might have been better to play off a yellow, push a yellow onto the cushion.
I mean, that was a very tricky shot he just played. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I would have...
I was looking at where the black was. You were calling hitting a yellow, but I was looking kind of where the black was, that to get from that red to the black. So I might have tried something to make the black a little bit easier, pushing it to the bottom drawer of the middle bag. I don't know, but... I mean, anyway, it's the next shot, so...
Yeah, if he had come off a yellow, he could have put the yellow onto the cushion, which would have, at least given him that breathing space that Martin had for them when he was attempting the clearance.
Yeah, for that brief moment to the white wet in the middle, yeah.
He's going for the middle right.
Oh, wow.
And it's in. What a superb shot.
Caught that. Go on, Danny boy.
Yeah, he definitely played that, so well done there. And Dan makes it 3-1.
Go on in, Danny, mate. Got to see a player play well.
So it's 3 consecutive frames that Martin's unfortunately given a foul, and Dan's been able to capitalise there.
Well, that was a gift from Martin, to be quite honestly. The way that white went in the left middle there, Martin will definitely look back on this and, yeah, check himself for that, I believe.
Yeah. So this is frame 5, Dan Hemphill to break. Hitting the pack head on.
White's still on the table, not a ball down though.
Yep, dry. These yellows look good, don't they?
Yes, definitely yellows, yes. Well, the first ball definitely is a yellow, yes. I was just checking reds out for a second, but yeah.
I mean, you could use the...
No, he should have come straight across onto the side rail with that. Straight across onto the left rail, between the gap between the black and that yellow just below it. And he'd have had a choice then. I mean, I'm here commentating, calling my shots that I think are correctly, and
that's what we do. The players have different ideas. Sometimes they line up and we get to go, yeah, go us. We made the right call.
Right for once. Yes. Yeah, but when I play these kind of gentlemen, then usually I lose.
Yeah, I've no doubt they would dispatch me quite comfortably. So.
Oh, Ben Lindsay that commentated on the shot earlier that Martin definitely hit. we've had a couple of little battles. He beat me on the money match day, like 17-15. So, like, I think I'll give a good account of myself that day. But in hindsight, there was a couple of skill shots that I tried to play that didn't kind of go my way, and then there was another kind of couple of frames that I had a tactical advantage and ended up making a mistake and leaving it to Ben. And I mean, Ben's ruthless. You've seen him on the stream every Sunday, is it not?
Nearly, yeah. He's been an ardent supporter of Rocket Rackers TV. So
and he's only lost 2 or 3 so far, I believe, out of like 10 or 12 games maybe he's played, off the top of my head.
I'm not sure it's that many, but we got him booked in for a rematch between him and Matt Harrison on the 29th of April.
Okay.
So he will be back. But yeah, I think he's lost 1 or 2 on the stream. I think 1 he's lost. He's come close to losing 1 or 2, but I think it's been a bit of a boon for him, actually. He gets his opponents up on the stream. He's comfortable with it. Maybe they're not. And
he's a shark, he is, old Ben. He's a shark, mate.
He's no fool, that's for sure.
He's no fish in a small pond, that's for sure.
Well, he says his other love of cricket is going to be starting up soon, so we probably won't be seeing as much of him during the sunny season.
Well, that's what I said to him. His break was like 4.
Well, he's trying to get a boundary. Yeah.
But it was like like Ryan and Kev were chatting yesterday about the difference between snooker and pool being like crazy golf and the Masters. I mean, they are so right. Anybody can win a game of pool, and they were saying they had Stephen Lee kind of join the pool scene for a little while, and just he couldn't kind of bring it together.
Honestly, I think anyone can win a frame of pool, but with regards to winning a match, especially like a long race, it really does take, so
it's a strong mindset.
You need to know how to play the game for sure. Like cue ball control, you can't rely on just potting. You have to have your route around the table. You have to get the cue ball where it needs to be to give yourself an easy shot every single time if you want to win those long races.
That's a good shot by Martin there. He hasn't left the red. But yeah, definitely. Like I say, with Stephen Lee, like I say, trying to step onto the pool scene. I mean, his white balls immense. His cue action is like one of the best in the sport. But ultimately, a pool table is a pool table. It is crazy golf.
Yeah.
like the gentleman we were chatting yesterday on the stream, mate.
Yeah, and your opponent can ping the ball around 6 cushions and pot. Yeah, and you're sat there still going, "What? I thought I was about to step to the table, but suddenly he's on the black now." And
I expect the snooker here from Danny Boy.
Yeah, it's perfect opportunity to get a tactical advantage in this frame.
He's still trying to play this down the rail and leave a snooker. Yeah. He kind of, he didn't play it down the rail per se, but
he got away with it a little bit there as well. He didn't tie up his red.
But the white ball is
perfect.
Precision, perfect.
And there was that red he sent down.
And this, without casting it again, Lee, should be 4-1 to Dan, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's got the ball in hand, so he can go and plant that wherever he wants behind the line.
It's just them 2 at the bottom in the centre. So yeah, I would definitely pick the white up, I believe, here, just to try to get on one of them now, off of one of the 2 over the right corners. I mean, playing this, I'm not landing on one of them because they're the 2 hardest balls. So I would pick the white up to the top of the table and play the same ball he's playing, but land on maybe the one to the left corner, the centre of the 3 reds at the bottom, to leave myself the choice of the 2 then. If he plays this now, he's kind of running away with the white a little bit. I believe it's a silly shot. And I believe he will pick the white up because he got the experience.
Oh, he's got down for it.
Okay, so yes, exactly.
He's on one of the two in the middle now.
I mean,
the left one.
There's the experience.
Has he gone too far for that one up there? No, he can still do it. I guess where he is now, he'll feel he has to.
Brilliant.
Well, he can go either side now. Probably wants to put
just a little bit hampered by the black here, Lee.
Yeah, it needs to go into the middle, doesn't it? Or the bottom right.
Perfect.
He's going to take it into the left middle.
Problem.
He just wants to stun back a little bit on this. Screw back, sorry. Which he has done.
Off the row. Perfect.
And he's made it 4-1.
What a sniper shooting rabbits, mate.
It's like fish in a barrel.
That's it. Well, like I say, I've never seen Dan play. I've seen Martin play, but Dan seems to be showing him up a little bit here. Martin's missed a few crucial shots, pinnacle shots for frames.
Yeah, Dan's just been able to pick up the ball from the foul and finish out the frame. So if Martin can stop giving him those opportunities, then
I mean, it's anybody's game still. Martin to break now. If he if he pots the ball off the break, which he has,
yeah,
then
he's got a good spread here.
Definitely yellows. Well, the first pot.
Yeah, it's got.
It's all so awkward. Reds or yellows now.
But it's going to be in the top left pocket. Either way.
He's going for the reds.
And where's his next shot? It's this one on the bottom left rail. It's a difficult shot, this one. Looks perfect.
That's a pot and a half, mate. Shot like that deserves to win you the frame. But
so the only problematic one really is the one near the middle right pocket. It does go into the middle right pocket. There's a little bit of traffic around it.
That's why I kind of called yellows first, because they looked a little bit easier. But yeah, I mean, the way Martin's taken these reds, this is why these boys usually turn me over, Lee. I mean, I usually get a good lead against them. I kind of pull 5 or 6 frames out, and then yeah. Oh, Martin, you can't be doing them. 4-1 down.
Well, he's covered the yellow. Well, I mean, the yellow never really went into the middle anyway.
Down on this form, I mean, this first shot into the middle, if there's enough room to play it off the red.
Yeah, then
I don't think they're red. I think the red's a little bit too far away from the middle bag to feel comfortable to play that. If the red was an inch kind of closer towards that right middle, he's trying to play it. Oh, yeah, I mean, he's got a result there, Dan. But yeah, if that red was a little bit over, it was a guaranteed in the middle. Well, that to be so precision.
Looks like he's touching that red. I don't think he's called it though.
What's that, 19 viewers early, is it?
Sorry?
Is that 19 viewers? I can see.
Yeah, the number goes up and down sporadically. You can't trust it because YouTube has like 100 different servers you could be logging in to watch this from, and then it's got to try and correlate the numbers periodically across the servers. So people come in and out, and you know, it might go, oh, you got 19, but really you've got 15, and then it might say, oh, you've got 11, but really you got 15. So take that with a pinch of salt, but it's a guide number. But yeah, we've got about between 15 and 20 viewers in at the moment. Thank you everyone for joining us on the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell on YouTube. Every subscriber helps. our number is gently rising. At some point, we're getting nearly 200 subscribers. When we get to 1,000, we can start monetizing the channel, which means the more money that comes into the operation, the more I'll be able to eventually pay people to do things like put compilation videos together and stuff. And
you were kind of explaining it yesterday in regards with sponsors to be able to expand your kind of spectrum.
Yeah, really.
With regards with being able to view other tables during competitions or money match days, like Ryan was talking about yesterday, or going further, like you say, and having employees that would go to other venues and be able to do exactly what you're doing.
Make 8 Ball Arena the grassroots pool and snooker platform for the UK, which would be wonderful. Well, but yeah, the money to do that really has to not come from players, but come from sponsors, because players only have so much money. I can only really rake.
We always lose it on our games, mate. So
yeah, exactly, and behind the bar. So
yeah, I don't think many pool players have got a lot of money.
Yeah, no, exactly. But
unless it's the likes of old Flaxman or Tinks or Reg that don't drink.
But if they got plenty of talent and charisma and can put on a show, then there's a show that can be monetized, and I'm sure there are brands out there that would love to get lots of decent promotion. So the more we can build this up, the better chance we have of getting some decent
it's
sponsors.
Also charities and things like this as well. Like I see the PDSA that you sponsor, or they're on your streams and that. With regards to that, one of my best friends passed away maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. His funeral's next week, and I'm looking to raffle off a Southampton t-shirt. Not that it'd be worth much to you, Lee.
No, not a skate like me.
Okay. But it's a t-shirt, 1976. It's a replica, but it's been signed by Peter Osgood that played in the cup final for 1976, and I've been speaking to Adam that obviously runs Rocket Ronnies in Southampton now, and I'm considering just auctioning it off for a bit of money towards more Green Hospital. It is over towards Thornhill Way, and they deal with people that are kind of at end of life care and things like this, like
palliative care.
That's the correct word. Yeah, palliative. Yes.
We did last year really to kick Rocket Rackers TV off. We were building it up anyway, and but the first real opportunity for Rocket Rackers TV actually came with the Matt Scannell fundraiser, and that can be an interesting way, especially if your mate was into pool. Then
Matt Scannell was at Wales a couple of weeks before he ended his life like he did, my friends. Yeah, I didn't know Matt. Like Tyson, his best friend, and that. I mean, what a shame. What a talent as well. What a talent.
Yeah, I never knew him myself, because it's Aaron Jones that plays down here. He just knew me as his web developer cousin. Was like, oh, come and you're a techie guy. Come and put all this together for me. And yeah, so I was working behind the scenes for like 6 months or so, building it all up. But then when we found out that Rachel and Martin Smith was organising the charity fundraiser, we put the service to use just to try and boost that really. And
it's what it's about. It's any platform. When it's fun, kind of a charity, and there's something like that. There's everybody that's going to get involved.
Yeah,
it's what it's about at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a people sport, isn't it?
And that's it. It's such a good community down there. Look, I've only been coming down here for 3 or 4 months now. So sorry to talk about our life, but we should be commentating on the game, I'm sure.
Yeah, Dan's just run out of position here on this last yellow, unfortunately, and he's going to try and kick it in.
Unlucky.
And he's left it in the middle of the cushion there. Yeah.
Like I said, I've only started coming down in the last 3-4 months, and the pool community is amazing. There's always room for people to speak when they need. Like I said, my best friend just passed And the amount of support and everything that I've got from everybody is amazing.
Oh, it's a wonderful shot there by Martin.
Good shot, Martin. Like I say, with regards to Matt, anybody opens up like that. Good shot, Mark. Oh, that drifted. That drifted a little bit. I am right behind that shot. I thought that was in.
Maybe a thumbprint or two on the cloth there.
Literally, that was in, I thought.
Well, at least this yellow's been left safe by Dan, so...
No, Dan should have a snooker here, I believe. This is a delicate shot again, but...
It has to be a perfect snooker, though, as well.
And to be fair, even if he gets his snooker, Martin, I would back to hit the black off the bottom rail.
Yeah.
So, do you go gung-ho and play the double at the top? Because it's plumb for a double right now.
Yeah, 2 cushions. Bottom cushion, bottom left cushion up to the top right.
No, I'm going top left. I'm
top left,
screwing
okay.
it. Yeah, I'm screwing it.
Oh, he's dropped his cue accidentally. He's submitted the frame.
Oh, it's nice to see him have a bit of fun. It's nice to see a bit of... Yeah, we did. Yeah, he just commentated. Yeah, Dan, yeah. He didn't chuck it down.
No. Well, Martin's been able to break the 4-frame streak there. He had to fight a bit for it, but and maybe a little bit lucky as Dan ran out of position on that penultimate yellow, which really forced him to put his yellow safe and Martin the frame. So maybe argue that Dan lost that one rather than Martin won it, but Martin did win it.
Sometimes he's just not losing the frame.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, not putting the black down when you're 3 reds in or something. And
because I mean, you've already lost it. You've walked away from the table. You already lost the game. But then you still managed to somehow get another shot, and it's just being back at the table sometimes is all you need.
Well, Dan got a red down on the break, and he's taken the reds. He's got a red into the middle.
Yeah, but he'd like to have been on this red to the top left.
He tried.
Yes.
He got the wrong side of it.
I'm going to just play a snooker. Just play a snooker right now. Just roll in behind this red and leave Martin the decision. There's nothing wrong with that. You haven't got to pop this one into the middle if you don't want to.
He just needs to make sure the red is not on the cushion when he's
tried. Yes, brilliant shot. And to be honest, if he hasn't leave Martin full ball snookered, it's probably a better shot because he's got to hit half this ball now.
Yeah. And he has to hit a cushion afterwards.
Yeah, it makes all the difference in this new rule set, Lee.
Yeah, sometimes going for a full snooker can be the wrong option because then all they have to do is creep up off a cushion and roll behind their ball, touch it, and they can snooker you.
Yeah, roll in behind it, and you've got a perfect snooker back. Yeah, whereas, if you leave the half, just a little quarter ball. I mean, this red, where his hand is right now, that's the red I'm looking at.
Yeah, so what he's going to have to take now. But he's got it up to the top left pocket there.
I don't think that does. Not on the camera view. I'm now looking at the table view. I'm still. I mean, I think
it's tight.
It goes to the right. Yes. I mean, you're arching over that yellow as well.
It's getting on the next red though afterwards, isn't it? As well.
As long as he didn't go beyond this one.
Well, he had the angle to get it.
It was definitely there. Yeah. It's deceptive when you you're not at the table, down on the shot.
Yeah.
Whether you got however many camera angles you have.
So it'd be lovely to pop a little camera in each pocket and have it facing the opposite end of the table, so you can kind of see a lot of these shots. But
You see a lot of the tutorials and they wear the head cams, like the GoPros and that.
On that middle pocket.
Yeah.
A notorious middle pocket there, that left middle, always likes to spit a ball out.
Oh, them two bottom corners as well, they're terrible on this match table. I see, like I say, the match with Tinks and Scott yesterday.
And that black pop out in the second frame.
Mate, yes. I mean, for £2,000, I mean, there's £1,000 of your own money up there, and you're fighting against the table as well.
Yeah.
As your own head, as well as your opponent, as well as everything else that happens during a pool game. Let alone the third frame in, you have a black. Just Scott, you are unlucky, mate. And that kind of put you at a deficit very early on that I don't feel was warranted. So I don't think you should really look too much into that one.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a turning point frame. He still had plenty of opportunity to get into the match.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like Ryan was speaking about yesterday, about how you play a long format like that. That playing it in races to 4, I completely understood what he meant.
Yeah, Ryan was advocating an odd numbered sessions, wasn't he? So that you could win a session rather than draw it.
Yeah, so I kind of took it as in races with to 4.
Yeah.
As long as as once I'm in front, 3, 4, 5 frames, 6 frames, whatever. We all have them days.
Yeah.
That as long as at that point I can keep going 2-all.
And that's a wonderful shot there by Dan.
Yes.
Oh, and he's giving that one away.
That extra split second, concentration, stand back up on your shot, make sure your angles. It's like I said, the Luke Cross couple. I spoke to him last night. I texted him on Facebook. A lot of them have commented on what he asked about the consistency within the game.
Yeah, he inquired about some training, didn't he?
Yeah, and it's for me. I mean, every time I've kind of Googled that, it speaks about pre-shot routines, and as if you're getting down and doing the same thing every time, that what Luke referred to was like with like his ADHD and nerves and things, that with the routines, they kind of settle you into every shot.
Yeah, if you can make it as natural as breathing is, making sure that you look at every single ball on the table, and
it's the same as every shot, exactly like you said, like as natural as breathing. It's repetition. You have to keep playing the same shots, and it's giving your brain as much information as it will let in. So when you walk around the table, even though you know you don't need to,
even if the black's sat over the pocket and that's your last shot, still do the routine.
Yes, exactly like Dan there. That should have been Dan's game without a doubt. He's lucky to get his hand even back on the table right now.
Yeah, he's going to try and kick this in from just below the.
No, is this shot?
Should got it.
Should be. Yep. Yes, like I said, Lee, it's repetition with this sport. Once you put a million balls into the same corner at this, you shouldn't miss that shot. But I mean,
yeah, the only thing that changes then is maybe a fingerprint on the cushion, or your, something you let into your mind at that point.
Exactly, and what Kev Butler said yesterday about the blur in the vision, as he gets down on a shot. Yeah, I've definitely had that one once or twice. and it's standing back up off of that shot, Kev, that is the quality player. Like,
yeah, they'll realise that the process didn't go quite right, and they'll reset.
Yeah, and then when you get back down on that next shot, your focus with your eyes on that object ball when you're about to pot it is so much more that that's why you stand back up on that shot, because you're not sure. And every time you miss a ball and you think, I should have stood back up, I mean, we do it a million times. And that's why that is what picks out the best from the rest, sort of thing.
Well, that was Martin breaking frame 8 there, but it came out dry. So Dan is now on the reds. Needs to getting to the pack a little bit there. The red and the black need liberating, I think.
Yeah, it was making a choice of which ball he wants to go into this pack from, and I don't think he was quite sure. Then when he played that first one into the top left corner, you have to make that decision. You know you need to develop that ball, but you have 4 or 5 balls there that you know you would clear. And ultimately it's deciding which ball you're going to go into that pack off and still leave yourself on the next one. And still be in that frame winning opportunity.
It's maybe a bit closer to the cushion than he wanted for this shot.
Yeah, I mean, this is difficult. He's changing his mind.
Maybe playing a bit tactical now. Oh, he's managed to get the pot.
Brilliant shot. Unlucky that yellow went to the right rail.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think he's probably hoping to be on that yellow.
Yeah, he's very unlucky. That was a brilliant pot. And that's a good shot again. Just to take that middle bag away from Dan.
Mind you, Dan can push it out the way potentially with this red now if he wanted to go to the middle. Or skill shot.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought, Lee. That
you could just take the cue ball off this red.
It's the same, isn't it? But it's difficult. It's a difficult shot. He's arching over this yellow, and I mean, it's not comfortable queuing. Get that yellow out of the way, and yes, 100 times out of 100, he's going to smash that in there and skill it exactly like that. And
now he's below this. The most problematic red he has if he wants to roll this up the rail.
But not ideal.
No.
That's a very tough shot. You notice he didn't even look at it first. He's going to crawl into it. Yes, shot. Oh, he missed the pot. Oh. Took a little bit longer on that, I feel. Made himself confident that that pot was going to go in.
Yeah, I mean, he's done that a few times now. Just his balls clipped one of his other balls on the way towards the pocket. I wonder if
this is Martin clawing it back, I feel. Black in the same bag. Yeah, it was like the black on the last frame, Lee. Was it not the black on the last frame and Dan rushed it?
That's a quality double there.
Was it the black, or am I mistaken?
There was a red that clipped a red that was going past the black, but yeah, I think the black clipped one of Martin's yellows as well on the way to the pocket. So whether the shot goes and it's just a little not accurate enough, or whether it doesn't go and he thinks it does, but it's Martin's kept it within 2.
Dan Hemphill with a break, frame 9.
So he's got a red down there. We've got a red and yellow tied up by this middle pocket.
So I'm looking at the bottom left bag to open the one on the rail up from, to be honest. Like middle. Oh, off the other yellow. Oh, brilliant first shot to open that like that. Wow.
Still needs a bit of development.
Martin sat there scratching his head like that was a bit fluky, but no, that was not. That was completely played what Dan done there.
And now he's just got to get perfect positioning for that red by the black. If he can touch it off the red into the middle.
Before that, he has to land the right side of this one over the middle.
Yeah.
If he doesn't land the right side of this one over the middle, he hasn't got very much chance of even getting close to the one on the black. It's always that shot ahead. You have to think, what side of that next ball do I need to be on to be able to make it easy?
Literally wants to be between the 2 middle pockets, but to the left side.
A bit low, you're happy. Yeah,
I think he'll take that.
Yeah, you're going to take that, yes. you're on it, and it's there. You're not the other side. In a way, like I just said.
Yeah. Well, even if you were straightened, you could try and manufacture it, but he's not. He's not above it. He's below it, so that's what he wants. He's just got to get a bit fortuitous
he can
now.
screw this. If he screws this well enough.
Well, he's going to have to kick it now and just.
I believe the red's just off the rail. I mean, I wouldn't even want to open the black up in this position now. I don't know. This is kind of a pinnacle shot.
Yeah, because
if
he doesn't move the black
there's not a lot
away,
you can do, but do you want to open the black up? You're going to hit the red every time, but
yeah, if he doesn't move the black out the way, then it's going to be an easy snooker for Martin.
But at the same time, the black doesn't go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Now it's a very easy snooker for Martin.
This should be 5-4. But last time Martin had no pressure on this shot. We remember the white ball going into the left middle there, mate, don't we? It's no different.
Yeah, he's still got to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes now.
Well, it's done shot. Martin just laid the snooker there, so.
It was a brilliant recovery.
Shot. Brilliant shot.
And Martin doesn't have an easy shot from here. I don't think he can get to the. I mean, he can put a bit of swerve on it if he wants to take this one over the
yellow
bag.
In the centre of the table, sending that over to the right hand corner. What we're looking at.
He's gone for the left.
Like
he can nudge the one in the right. Yeah,
like that. Just so he wasn't on that one, and just so as long as you don't lead down on the red, you're happy. You kind of change your shot selection whether or not you're going to leave your opponent on a shot or not. In a way. But ultimately, that depends on the confidence you have. Some players, they don't care. You could have all your balls on, they're going to go for everything. But at this stage of the game, when your opponent has that one ball left, there is an element to what I said, I believe. This one at the top by the black, he's leaving to last now.
yeah.
He's leaving a good angle on it. Even if he misses it, as long as he rattles it, he's covering the black pocket.
A bit of insurance there.
But he's left that sort of different angle than I would have wanted. I would have wanted that 6 inches out into the centre of the table. Yeah. And just made sure I covered the bag at the very worst. Well, there you go.
I don't fancy this, but they're quite missable.
That's a brilliant shot. Oh,
it's unfortunate. Well, I guess the one saving grace right now is the natural angle for cutting this red into the top right is
skill shot.
Yes. Well, it might be a skill shot.
I think it is. I think it's so natural that if the red goes, the black's going no matter what. But it's whether the red does or not. Oh, wow, I was wrong. And he's going to leave him snookered now.
It should be quite easy to recover from, though.
Oh, I don't know. You've got to swerve this a little bit round the red to be able to kick it off the rail. I don't know. Can he?
I think you could just get right up off that knuckle. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. And that's 5-4. A little bit of drama there.
Well, that's Martin Smith, yeah. Old drama mama.
Yeah. He'll make it his own way. But it was 4-1 down. Now he's 5-4 down. So that's a much better position than a few frames ago.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take a 5-minute break, Lee.
Yeah, I think they're having a break after this frame. So if you can hang on
I'll stick
for
with you
5 minutes.
Yes, of course, not a problem.
Yeah, they said they'd have a
one ball. That's all you want to go down every break. Just one ball.
Yeah. He's got the yellow. No, is it? Two,
it's a red.
Red, yeah.
Mate, yep. But he's not on anything.
No.
Anything, actually. I mean, wow.
He's got to try and play a shot now to leave Dan on nothing.
He's not on a shot clock. There is no need to take that shot so quick. I mean, you might have tried to do something else. Sometimes they're not there. They're not there. You just play the push out kind of shot, don't you? Leave your opponent the choice.
Well, he did leave a shot. He left the red up to the top left pocket there, but also the yellow into the bottom right. So Dan's on these yellows now.
As long as that yellow goes onto the bottom right that's next to the black. The one just below that is the only problem ball.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, I'm probably going to... Oh, wow.
Oh, you could take this into the middle and deal with it now.
Okay. He's playing a double off of it even. Oh, what a shot.
I thought he might have tried and cut that straight in, but there you go.
I was looking at the one on the left row that he just dislodged and put the red in its place. I mean, he played the one into the top corner, and the one that was on the left rail just rolled over the bag. And, yeah, because...
Well, again, Martin doesn't really have a shot here. I mean, he could try and get one of these reds into the middle right, but it's going to be more difficult than it's maybe worth it. He just wants to develop that red. He's left another shot again.
I mean, Martin can't keep doing this, mate. I mean, you play your opponent to an extent, but if he thinks he's that good that he can keep leaving Dan shots, and I think that's a big mistake from Martin now.
Yeah.
Because there's only one difficult ball, the one on the left row, and to play a push shot at that point, no. Dan's on it.
I mean, it might be natural to double this yellow now.
Oh, wow, yeah, you called it, but I don't think he's seen it yet. He's now walking around, have a look.
Well, I don't know how else you're going to get on it.
I think it's a little bit off straight. I mean, you kind of got to screw the white a little bit out of the way. It's just that one ball. That's what Martin's banking all his hopes for this frame on, is that one ball on the side rail. The way he played that last shot. Which one now? You play the double or play the screw off the side rail?
I think if he takes a double now, that cue ball's going down into those reds.
Exactly, the one into the top corner. Screw it hard off the side rail. You might even get an angle to come in behind it.
We'll see what he can do with the skew ball.
It's the easiest shot. It was the easiest shot.
He's skilled it.
It was definitely the easiest shot what he took on, but it was a little bit more hope for the position.
Well, you can cut this one into the top right, but then the cue ball's coming down the table. You're probably going to have to put a bit of right-hand side on it.
See, I would probably kick this in with left to widen the angle of the pot and angle up. Lee, and then if I kicked it in with left, it would widen it with the screw off the two rails, and I would leave it into the top left corner. So easy to say when you're not at the table, because it was such a delicate shot. Again, it had to be precision. We've had no reverse dishes, no break dishes yet, Stephen, have we? So
no,
it's all been a little bit scrappy so far. These boys are both capable of it.
Still quite a good pace for this match, though. I mean, we're on the 10th frame and we've only been in for an hour and 10 minutes, so it's an average of 6 minutes a frame. They're not hanging about.
No. And like I say, maybe if Dan had a few of them shots. No, another 10-15 seconds. He might actually have pulled away a little bit further and not let Martin claw this back, I don't think. A couple of them pinnacle shots he's got done and played a little bit too quickly. Martin's no fool. He will not give you chances and chances. sly old fox he is, mate, you know.
So we'll take the bottom of these
Old
two cherries.
Old silver fox, mate, eh? Yeah, brilliant.
He's as cunning as a fox who studied cunning at Cunning University.
Cunnilingus, or is that something completely different now?
Slightly different to the game.
Shot Martin.
He's going to make it
To bring it back
5-5 here.
5-5. Yeah, so when Dan's in front, he had these leads and he had these shots to pull. Maybe 7-2 ahead at this point.
Yeah.
7-3 Dan could have been, but yeah, well done, Martin.
Right, I think they're going to have a... You having a break now, yeah? Yeah, we're going to have a little break, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Thank you very much. See you in a bit, boys.
See you then.
Very long time.
So we are 5-5 in this match between Martin Smith and Dan Hemphill. This is the Challenge 21 Cup semi-final. So the Challenge 21 had 4 groups of 5 players. Top 2 qualifying for the Cup. The next 2 qualifying for the Plate. And of course someone has to not qualify for anything. So... Yep, 20 players, and we're down into just a handful now. This is the Challenge 21 Cup, so this is where the players really wanted to be. With £600 worth of prizes available, only to the finalists, 400 to the winner, and 200 to the runner-up. So the winner of this match will guarantee £200 in their pocket. As you can see, Martin Smith versus Dan Hemphill there in semi-final A. But in semi-final B, coming Wednesday at 7 p.m. is Matthew Moulsdale versus Ricky Goodwin. That should be another good match there. Where Matthew and Ricky come from. Matthew came from Group C. He won 3 out of 4. And Ricky Goodwin topped Group B. So it's B's versus C's in the semis. You've got Martin second in B versus Dan top of C. And then you've got Ricky top of B versus Matthew second in C. So there you go. A's and D's not represented in the Cup anymore. We are live from Rocket Ronnies in Southampton with over 30 tables of various disciplines and sizes and styles. We've got dartboards and tellies to watch BT Sports. They're open 10 till midnight Monday to Saturday and 10 till 10 on Sunday. No memberships required, so you can just pop on down and pay to play. They have a Junior Q Sports Academy for ages 10 to 18, and that runs Saturday mornings 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. That's run by DBS checked WP BSA World Snooker coach Simon Ayers. He's a decent gentleman and he's very knowledgeable of the game. He's a great teacher, so well worth bringing your juniors down if you're looking to get them skilled up in Q Sports. It's only £10 per session. And a great way to get them out of the house on a Saturday morning rather than on the Xbox. Our next stream coming up is Wednesday 13th of April at 7 p.m. There's Challenge 21 Cup semi-final B. Matthew Moulsdale versus Ricky Goodwin. So the winner of today's match will meet the winner of that match in the cup final. The cup final will be played at 3 p.m. on May the 1st. So make sure you like and subscribe and tickle that notification bell to ensure you don't miss any of the action. Just a quick note, match sponsor is my company Apaday Multimedia. If you've got any projects, get in touch. But that was a quick break. We are back now with Dan Hemphill breaking frame 11. He's got 2 yellows down. Darren will be back with us shortly. Well, he's got a shot on the yellows here. I don't think he has a shot on the reds, so I think he's going to start off with the yellows. And so he's got a problematic yellow just to the right of the black. Maybe he could put a bit of bottom right or bottom left and this yellow to the middle. He wants to try and come into, this red or this, the black really, I guess, into the yellow. It's a bit risky, but it's not going to take it this time. This may be a good opportunity. If he can try and just tickle this yellow across a little bit, the cue ball will come up into the middle of the table. This is what he's done. Oh, he's actually on that yellow now. I don't think he's on the one to the middle. And it doesn't look like the black goes into the bottom left pocket. I'm not sure if it goes into the bottom right. Oh, I think he was looking to develop the black a little bit there. Unfortunate not to, but he's covered the bag. Only a skill shot will clear that yellow for Martin now. And with both yellows over the bag, Martin knows he's got to do something here. He's got one red which is tied up. And he's just pushed the red over onto the bottom cushion there. You might want to just take a tactical here and just push this red in the yellow's place, push the yellow up into the middle of the cushion, which he's done. Now Dan, having to take this yellow on, will try and cut it up into the top left pocket here. It's certainly potable. He's left it over the bag, so his balls are over the bag. Martin Smith's back on the table now. All his goes. He just needs to pick the right route. He doesn't want this white to go down in the middle, and it won't. And it's not going to be easy for Martin with the 2 yellows over the pockets. Oh, and he sliced that red. And this is a chance for Dan to restore a lead. A 1 frame lead. So that's pretty straightforward there for Dan. Welcome back, Darren.
Cheers, Lee. I've missed the first half of this frame, obviously. Dan's yellows, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they didn't hang about. I think they only had 5 minutes break, but
when you get in the swing of it, you don't want to hang around, do you?
no, you don't want to go cold. And he's snookered himself there.
Has he left a cut to the right top pocket? Is there a cut there?
He might be hoping, because I think that's all that there might be left.
Yeah, that is very hoping, yeah.
Unless he's looking to kick it.
Off the rail, the way he lined that cue up then, yes. Yeah, the cut up to the right top, I mean. Oh.
Well, this is a chance for Martin, but he's not really on a decent shot here.
First shot would be to open the red off the rail at the bottom and leave the snooker, I believe.
Yeah.
Behind the red he's looking at now, and just leave the white anywhere on the bottom rail behind that.
But he's attacking. It's a wonderful shot there.
Oh, wow, yeah. Has he left enough angle to go into the one off the middle? No, he's not playing that. He's running it through. So one on the left rail there. How's he going into it? How's he getting on it? We'll find out now.
He's just going to cut it into the middle.
Oh, that's a big shot to leave like that.
Yeah. He's got it.
Wow, good shot, mine. It's completely deceptive the way you look at a table on a screen like this, Lee.
Yeah,
So
everybody says so when they sit in that chair and get to experience it for the first time. It makes a big difference.
The way that red never looked like it was onto the middle.
Yeah.
Especially where he left it himself, I mean. Good shot, 6-5 Martin though, yeah? Martin's got the momentum going now, though.
Yeah, he's on a 4-frame streak himself. As you can see with the colours underneath the balls there, it goes dark green and then the greens get lighter and then it goes to yellow. If they get up to 8 frames, it goes to red. But it means you can see their streaks and how many streaks they've had in a match.
I have noticed a little bit of this when I'm watching at home.
Yeah, I'll try and sneak some information into those graphics. This is frame 12.
He didn't cue that very nice.
Oh, and it's a foul break.
No, he didn't get hold of that at all what he wanted to. Roger yellows, Lee.
No, I think yellows look a bit easier.
I think I'm going to agree with you, but I mean,
but you got that yellow. You got the 3 reds down on the bottom right-hand side of the table, and they're just a bit flanked by yellows there.
It's all kind of about this first shot, though. I mean, if them 2 reds at the top are a natural plant, Dan just looked at that.
He can just send the cue ball wherever he wants off.
Yeah, if he can land on the red to the bottom of the black and open up the red and the yellow on the right side in this shot, I believe they all go at that point. As long as that red and I don't know if that red goes past the centre actually. Now double checking. I don't think it does. It's, like I say, it's deceptive on the screen view than it is. I mean, I'm looking left at the screen. I'm looking right at the table, and it's.
I would love a camera that was like proper bird's eye view, but it would have to be a wide angle lens. And it would have to be strapped to the middle light, so it would have to be able to cope with a lot of heat. So yeah, it's difficult to get the best angle, a true angle really.
I mean, what we were talking about earlier with regards with other tables when the money match days are on, like Ryan was talking about yesterday, with having another camera on a tripod to be able to go and check the other tables how they're doing through the day.
Even if there was just like a nominated B match where it was like, okay, well, the main match is say 10 grand, but there is also like a $3,000 match going on during the session, so we'll set the camera up over that table
and switch in between the tweaks.
I think that might be a bit more possible for the short term, is to nominate a B match and then have that to cut to.
Yeah, but what I was about to say, instead of the overhead view, was more like instead of a tripod, like on the snooker, they have the rolling camera.
Yeah.
And it's on wheels, and you can walk it to any table you kind of want. I mean, there's a lot of equipment, Lee.
Yeah.
I'm sure
someone's got to set it all up.
Yeah, I'm sure that isn't just a couple of. It's not like a little Samsung 7 like you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Pop down the cash converters to get a second angle. Yeah. He's a bit unfortunate there. He's rolled that yellow towards the black, and he's not got a shot to deal with it.
He's got the yellow to the top right now. If he can just screw back off of that into the left rail, just below the middle bag. Right. He should be able to leave the angle with the one over the right middle. No, see, he's gone another way.
Yeah, you could
play this into the left corner, long shot. As long as you're leaving that one in the right middle, like I say, that's the ball for me to go into them off the cluster again.
You might even cut this into the left middle, and he's got it.
Yes, there you go.
Is he on the shot though?
And that's the predicament. Like I say, you're trying to go into that ball every single shot, but it's not right to try to go into it every single shot. You need to pick your moment to go into that cluster from. Like the one that he was on over the right middle, then he should have been able to get into that and leave himself on the one over the right middle, or go into it off the originally, like I said, over the right middle and leave himself on the one on the right corner. It's such fine margins.
Oh, and he's given the foul away. And this is a chance now for Martin to get that 2-frame lead he had back. Oh no, he never went 2 ahead, did he? He went 1 ahead.
He was 5-1 down, was it not? 5-1 down, I believe.
4-1 down, and then 4-2, 5-2. No, yeah, 5-2, and then 5-all, and then 6-5.
The plant did go. There you go.
Maybe it didn't go quite well enough to be able to put a lot of power through it, though. Maybe that's why Dan left it at the beginning.
That's what I mean. There was a good inch gap between them two balls, so it was.
Yeah.
Even if they're set with the gap between the balls, you've got to kind of be behind it to be confident in playing that. Yeah. Dead weight or confidently? Dead weight.
Well, he's covered it.
I think Dan just needs to recompose himself for a minute here. Take his time on this shot.
Yeah, he's lost 4 frames on the trot now, so he needs to get one back.
Just gently. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect, Danny boy, yes. Martin Nitz is right in the centre of the table. Dan should then be snookered as well, though. Only has to hit it. Not quite. If he hit that full ball, he'd have been snookered. He just caught it at the low sides, half ball. So.
Well, that's well played, because now he can take the yellow off the red and.
You can't do that when you don't let you the ball. Let you see the ball though, can you, Lee? It's a brilliant shot by Martin there, really. Martin was on the back foot before that last shot.
And he can see it, and he'll go for it, undoubtedly. The black's difficult now, though.
I'm not
I'll really go for it without the black.
If it's that thin, Lee, that he might even kiss this black and leave the black plumb to the same bag.
Oh, so thin.
It was
wafer thin.
It was. No, No, Dan, like I say, he's not looking like a man that's going to win this right at this minute. Shaking his head, headed hands right now.
So it's only a race to 11, so there's only 5 more frames, and if Martin gets this one, he's 4 frames from victory. And
I mean, but still, even if Martin wins this one, it's still only 7-5, and Dan is still in this.
It's just the momentum, isn't it? He'd have had 5 frames on the bounce.
When he just needs to break that back. You know what I mean? Like break that duck almost. Wrong phrase, wrong terminology, but you understand what I mean. I look forward to my first stream match on the 1st of May anyway, Lee. I'll beat Stevie Wonder on Tuesday. And
you're into the final. Was that a guaranteed? Was it 70 and 130? Is it the prizes?
What, for the plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's £40 entry, wasn't it? So,
well, this is
kind of nearly double your money for coming second in the plate. So, I mean, I lost every single game in my group, but I won my quarter final. I'm through to the semi now. So, yeah. I mean,
you won enough frames at least in your group, and there you go. Dan's been able to from that missed black from Martin.
And I mean, look, Dan's whole body language, his whole persona, it was I won that one, did I? Whereas he should be geeing himself on. Come on, he took that, and he shouldn't have took that frame. He should never have took that frame. Well, like I said, I've never seen Dan play before either, Lee. So obviously he's got it in him. There's no doubt. You don't get to a semi-final on credit.
No.
On merit, sorry. Whichever. One of each on the break. And
what's he on? I mean, he's got a red, has he? I don't think he has a red here. I think he's got a yellow up to the top left. I mean, he could use a yellow onto a red if he wanted reds.
That yellow is very tight up to the top left. But
I mean, if he wants reds,
it might be the right. If the yellow goes up to the top left, he will take that, I believe. Like you just call, but reds are definitely, like you say, you would want to play a. You're leaving all his free hardballs to kind of last at this point. Playing this to the bottom left, bottom right, and then after the bottom right, where is he going?
Yeah. Playing to cover the bag.
That is a fucking apologies, guys. Language. I didn't mean to swear.
That's the first one.
That's the first one. Slip. Yep. Sorry. I do apologise.
But it was a great shot because he knew he'd run out of a chance to clear up at that point and decided to take the bag. It's the sensible option.
But I know Martin done after that was take the right bag, so pressure's on Dan all the way here. All the way, I feel.
He's just got to keep trying to manufacture the tactical advantage in this frame.
And that's it, he's just freeing his arm up a little bit, like you say, getting a tactical advantage, a couple of shots. He needs to loosen himself up a little bit. After I know he won the last frame, but like I say, his body language after he did win it just wasn't. He didn't look like he wanted it. I don't know.
Well, Martin's run out of position here.
I mean, Dan will tell me to shut up when he reads this back. Because to look at somebody, I mean, the amount of things that go through your head when you're sat on the table.
I've actually booked Martin in versus Tim Harris, is it? I think. For I have to get that up on my phone.
Is that the 29th of April, a couple of days before
29th of May, that one is.
Was it May, is it?
Yeah, Martin Smith versus Tim Harris at 7 p.m, Sunday the 29th of May. That's for £200 a man.
Cool.
So that'll be an interesting little race to 17. That might get changed to 6 p.m. because it is a race to 17, and Ronnies does close at 10. So they don't want to be feeling like they're rushing just to beat the venue.
Well, no, that's it. You have to comply with rules and regulations.
Yeah, you don't want angry bartenders glaring at you because it's 10:30.
It used to be like lock-ins back in the day, but I mean, I think they're very few and far between these days, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Maybe if the beer was a bit cheaper, then they would still be happening. That's a good shot.
And one good shot now. He needs to put a bit of reverse side. I don't know if you got. There's too much angle to put reverse side on this to come off the right cushion to ping it back.
And you got the black sat there as well.
And yeah, he's kind of run into that black no matter what if he plays it at top. So
you might need to take a
play a double
breather again.
Play a double. Play the one on the bottom row as a double. Cover the black bag. If it drops, you're guaranteed off field as long as you don't land behind the red on the left at the bottom. Have you play a double here? Like I think he is, It's a hedge your bets, shot to nothing, kind of cover the bag.
Oh, and
he's on this,
Is he going to cut it into the same pocket? Or do you think he'll go to the top left?
I think he's going to cut it in the same bag with a screw. He's going to run into that red with a screw to hold it, to be guaranteed on the black. If he plays the left corner, I think it's...
Yeah, the cue ball could go in off from the black or just not even get position.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to screw it. It's the same kind of shot. You're still screwing it into the side cushion. But to get back across for the black, because it's so thin, I think you're going to hold the white more off the red now, like I say. Wow.
Well, he played for it, and it got there in the end.
This will be 2 in a row for Dan, and this will let him loose, I think.
There's a couple of good shots there.
No. Oh. You know, if that the last frame you won was tentative, and that one was, but to win 2 tentatives framed in a row, he might have been able to let it loose a little bit, but I think he's still in that mindset now. He needs to kind of get his rhythm going again. The ball's in Martin's court.
Yeah, I mean that one on the top, the red on the top right, top left rail shouldn't really be too much of a problem for Martin here.
He's playing it now. Test the cueing. Just cue the ball. Just pot it. Centre white. Yeah. No excuse to miss it. And he nearly did. Yeah, good shot. 7-4 to Martin Smith.
So still just one frame in it currently. 7-6. Let's have a look at the stats. We're over halfway through the match now. I mean, Dan's had a lot more wet breaks or good breaks, whatever you want to call them, than Martin, but it's not been rewarding him so far, and Martin Smith's breaking now frame 14. Well, he's got yellow down.
So all you want is a one ball. Every time. As long as you put a ball, I'm happy.
Might take yellows here. That's what my instinct tells me anyway.
Definitely. With that red by the right of the black there. Without a shadow of a doubt, yellows are the correct ball to take.
Gonna try a plant.
That's a...
He wants... it's not... It doesn't guarantee a colour. Yeah, you want to guarantee
you can
a
leave
colour
that.
first.
You can leave that. You can play that again in a minute.
Yeah, he's just checking it out.
Oh, and he hasn't hit it. That's a foul. No row.
He's not touched the cushion yet.
2 shots, yep. And that shot right there by Martin, if Dan can take this, that will take a big hit from Martin. That one shot there, and this could bring Dan back into a little run that he's going to need to kind of. He's due it, I believe. He hasn't. He's like I say, he's won 1 in the last 5 or 6. So.
I mean, what would you do with your first shot here? I mean, other than the black, he doesn't really. If he takes the yellows,
I'm still going to go yellows. I mean,
he doesn't really need to develop anything. He might want to.
It's that red on the left above, on the left top red by the left bottom round. That's a difficult yellow. Sorry, fuck. Apologies for my language. That's a second slip of the tongue. I've been here since 11 o'clock this morning, gents. I'm still going strong. So.
It's what the pool hall does to you, isn't it? So it looks like he's taking reds here.
No, we're still free table now, Lee. So
yeah, but he's pushed that yellow safe and pushed the red down to the pocket. So it suggests he uses free ball for the reds.
Yeah. And that's what I said, that yellow at the left, the red's easier than the yellow is on the far left there by the middle pocket.
Yeah, with that little that opening free shot, he switched the problem between the colours, didn't he? So he's just run out of position a bit there.
That's how crucial that free shot is. I mean, when you're going back, like the lads were talking yesterday with Malvin, used to cover pockets. And like, there's no rolling up behind balls no more. There's no covering bags almost no more.
Yeah, with the skill shot.
Yeah, because of the new rule set. I mean, I've only started learning on this rule set the last 3-4 months, and I like to pot a ball. And when you get them ones that you clear up and you play the skill shot, and it looks amazing, but then you got Kev Butler, for instance, on the stream yesterday, and this someone you wouldn't not want to listen to. They're all these extravagant clearances and the shots that look good in practice, as I believe they said. Yeah. But you want to practice in practice as you would play a normal game.
Yeah, I guess if you did want to. Expanded on what you were saying, if you did want to experiment in practice, you should probably set aside some time specifically just for experimenting, just so you can compartmentalise and you can go, well, 4 times out of 5 when I step to the table in practice, I'm going to practice how I would play during a match, and then 1 time out of 5 I'm going to experiment, and if I find something I think I can pull off, then I might try and start integrating that into my typical game.
As the boys sort of said yesterday, with regards to being able to practice a safety shot, by yourself when you're playing,
and doing the re-rack. If you don't make it, you re-rack, and that's it. You lost the frame. And
I mean, it's like the re-rack and that's a potting. You're talking about potting now, Lee. I believe, like Ryan was yesterday. But as far as safety play goes, how can you practice safety play? I believe the best way is to play yourself at a game and be reds one shot and be yellows the next shot, and don't get lackadaisical and just try to keep potting balls. Actually pay attention and take your time and snooker yourself. And keep snookering yourself. You know,
because then you also get to keep trying to recover from those snookers, which is essential as well.
And ultimately, I mean, when we're all playing, when we're all practicing, we all just trying to pot balls. We're trying to perfect our potting game because that's what the laws say you should do.
You've got a pot, first and foremost, you've got a pot. Well, Martin's just decided to take the bag there because he knew that
he was never going to clear him from that point. So.
No.
It's a percentage shot. But yeah, when you play yourself at a safety game, I mean, I can imagine Kev Butler would be sat there for 3 hours
on the same rack. Yeah,
we haven't had a blackball footage yet.
That's a superb double there.
Wow.
The problem is the black.
Yes. But at this point, it's gung-ho or no-ho. Sorry. I think I've just made up a new saying.
Going to have to rake the field with something else.
I'll see the innuendo, Lee.
Oh, look at this. He's got a double now.
Double, exactly. Gung-ho on. I've been single a couple of years, so no ho, I can't say that. 6 kids, mate. 3 different baby mums. I don't need a woman, you know.
Plus
me mother. I've got enough ladies.
Stick
in my
to the
life,
pool
mate.
table now. Yeah.
Exactly. Only balls I'm playing with my own from now on.
Oh, we almost had the treble off.
That didn't go down right, as I said that. Nah, that was unlucky by Dan.
I think Martin could just keep.
That's what I mean. That one there by Dan. You see the concentration levels Martin's got. He is hungry for it. He doesn't kind of mess around.
Yeah, he's quite quick down on these shots. This isn't easy though.
If this goes in, this frame ball, it's in.
No.
Oh, no, it's not.
And Dan has a shot on this black.
You play this back so freely. It doesn't matter if it goes, just do not leave him on the yellow next and make sure the black is staying over the corner. Such an easy shot.
If he is going to play it to a shot to nothing though, he needs the cue ball at the top right side of the table. Because if it's on the left side, Martin could cut that yellow in.
But he could even play the black into the top left corner, which might give him that bit more angle to not leave the yellow on.
Yeah, it's a negative shot, but
it's also a positive one because you know you're going to be back at the table the next shot. As long as I don't leave him on, that I know I'm back at the table the next shot.
Oh, he's put the cue ball down.
There you go. He didn't have to go gung-ho.
No.
Yeah, I feel the one to the left top corner then.
Yeah.
And kicking the white off the right rail just above the yellow and sending the white up to the top of the table. Just not leaving him that cut on. And like I say, I'm sure Dan would be the gentleman to kind of look back on this stream.
Yeah.
And
probably agree with you there on the shot selection for sure.
I would like to think so. Like I say, I've only met a gentleman in the last week, so I don't know how he plays. But I mean, he's through to this stage of the competition. So, like I said before, he's not here on merit. He's here on credit. Is that the right saying?
He is here on merit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in a meritocracy, you gain your position from the good work that you do.
Okay, a meritocracy. Okay, Lee.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's a political term, that is.
Okay. Brilliant.
That's the democratic system we all want to have, but instead we get autocracies, don't we, where the same people get in time and time again. But he's just sent the cue ball. Dan sent the cue ball off the table there, unfortunately. Might have to go fetch it across the pool hole.
Words that I've never heard there before: autocracies and what's the other one?
Meritocracy.
Meritocracy.
Yeah. So to earn your position through, the being qualified for your work and doing good work,
because you put the work in.
Yeah.
You're there on merit. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's definitely here on merit. I mean, Dan won all 4 of his group matches. So undefeated in group.
So there you go. Yeah, of course, yeah. I do recall. Obviously him and Justin were the only 2 that went unbeaten, were they not? I believe I'm 99.9% surely. Yeah, Justin Ware and Dan Hemphill.
After he's had this shot, I can quickly.
Were the only two unbeaten. And when Martin.
There you go. Look. Oh no. I'll play with that afterwards. Some players are very quick on their shots here.
He just left himself a better position there. He's playing a little bit of swerve here.
He's covered the bag. It's not really, well, it is one that Dan needs.
And I believe the result of the Plate 21 semi-finals between Sam and Luke. I believe Sam beat Luke 11-3. Was that right in the
That's
end?
what we've, that's what we've got recorded.
I sat and watched it Thursday evening. I sat and watched Sam Buckley and Luke Cross. And 11-3 Sam beat Luke. So it's between myself and Stevie Wonder Tuesday evening. We'll see who goes through the final on the 1st of May. Oh, that's a brilliant shot. So open that bag up for that one on the left round there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now he just wants to play safe now, doesn't he? Or
Yeah, I mean, wow.
he could keep attacking, I guess.
If he's confident and he's now time to play safe. Now it's time to play safe. Now is the correct shot, I believe, to play safe.
Yeah, so Justin Ware did win all
went
4 of
unbeaten,
his
yes.
matches. I know Craig Paddock after
Conceded,
3 matches he didn't play you, did he?
No, that's the only reason I got even through to the Plate. I lost all 4 of my games in the group, so because he kind of conceded, it was literally between me and him to go through. So
yeah, he said he just fell out of love with the game, I think, at that point.
And that's the thing, mate. I mean, you've got to enjoy playing. We all have the bad times, and we all have the run of the ball that goes against us, and but it's smiling at them shots and having a laugh and going, oh well.
Well, it was a wonderful little cut there by Martin.
That was a brilliant shot, but yeah,
he's ballsed up the black,
and now
this is Dan's chance.
Dan has to take this to have a chance of winning this match still, I believe.
Yeah, I think left middle, play some top to get onto that one on the... Oh, he's going this way.
Yeah, so I think he's playing the bottom one next because he knows he's safe. And he might even try to play the snooker behind the one on the left round now. Oh, okay, I thought he might have put that one extra ball and tried to play the snooker off the next shot, but that was his logic. And that's what I say, like, he needs to start thinking a little bit more positively, Dan. He feels his back's against the wall, but when he ran off the first few frames like he did against Martin, he was 4-1. That was it, Lee.
Yeah,
and that's it's just that freedom you have to kind of play with. And that's the freedom I'm talking about. Oh, that one shot, just.
We'll go for another snooker here.
Yeah, there's a correct shot. Whether you're Ryan Longass, whether you're Ryan Watts or Kev Butler, that was a right shot.
I'm sure they'll have a good debate over that. Chew the card over that one.
And he's got.
It was a good effort there.
That was looking square to that black, wasn't it?
I think he just needs to roll this one in on this rail and just follow it down. He
plays the one on the bottom rail to play in behind it. Like if he plays the one on the left rail, like you're suggesting, Lee, he's never going to be on the one on the bottom rail to a good angle.
He's
so he plays a double.
And he's got that. I don't think he wanted that, did he?
And told us both that he's. You know.
I think he just wants to try and get a snooker here now.
He's itching just to get his arm back in. That's what it is, I feel.
That's a good shot there.
It's nice to pot a ball like he just did, but you know, it's them few in a row. You just need them couple of balls, that one black ball that, you know what I mean? And that should be game over. I am leaving the yellow over the corner now. I'm just hitting the bottom knuckle of the pocket and just leaving the yellow over the corner. I'm not playing any risks like that. What a brilliant shot.
Right, there's only one frame in it, and yeah, nobody's running away from it at this point. I think we're going to go all the way here, aren't we? It's going to be 10-10.
To be fair, at this point, I do not see Dan overtaking Martin though. Because of the mentality the whole way this game has gone, that it's going to take Dan a couple of good frames, two in a row, to kind of pip him to the post.
Get on the hill first.
You know, that I just don't see him kind of jumping ahead at this moment.
That was a solid break there.
Black safe, yellow by the black safe.
Yeah.
Would have to be reds for me. Just the red the bottom row. I mean, you got a pot fast. That's a problem.
Yeah, maybe yellow's just because it gives you more opportunities around the table. There's 2 reds down already, so you've only got 5 shots before you've got to be on the black. So yellows might be the choice here.
Yeah, I think.
Just to give you more options, really.
It's the first shot. I mean, if the first ball you pot, you should pot the first ball and take control of the table. Reds or yellows at that point. The yellows are definitely the easier pot.
You can free the black and yellow up off this one.
And that there is a frame winning chance. Just about.
Yeah, still a bit of work to do.
Yeah. Screw this off the left side where his hand is.
I think he still needs to separate.
Screw it hard. And I would try to land just top of the black there.
Might try and play can he play a plant here? Down the rail?
I don't believe that. Does that go behind?
It goes past the black.
Yeah, definitely does. I'm stood right on his shoulder now, Martin. So
that's a good shot. Oh, he's just...
Yeah, you know, even though it didn't go, that's still a good shot. I mean, when you miss a shot like that, you've still covered the bag. It's never a bad shot. You see players shake their head and go, "Oh, but that's all bravado. That's just."
It's because they wanted it to go in.
Yeah, but that's just also. I mean, I think at that point you're shaking your head and going, your opponent thinks you've played a bad shot.
Yeah, the yellow wasn't deep enough in the bag either, and Dan's been able to do that.
He's exactly made a point of what you just said there.
Yeah. Now Martin has 2 balls tied up.
He should be snookered down after this. No, see that yellow on top of the yellow on top there, and he should have just pushed that off the side cushion, pushed it in front of the white, and just left down snookered, and just. I mean, he's not left down an easy shot, but I'm sure that was the right shot. All he had to do was it just roll into it almost and leave your snookered and just keep the table advantage. There was a lot of luck. When you're losing a white ball, there's a lot of luck involved. It don't matter how good you are. Once that white ball's not on the string no more, you will become a cropper.
I think Martin will probably play this yellow on the cushion down the table.
Yep, leaves the one into the right middle after it.
He didn't get the cue ball down far enough, maybe.
That's a weird one for me to come off that back row. That's a very weird one. They're all on for Dan now.
Because that red on the yellow only goes to the top right pocket, I think, at the moment.
Does it not sneak into the left corner at the bottom there? I'm just trying to look behind it. You're more on the shot me. Look at the table, Lee. Does that go into there? Bottom right as you're looking? That red in the centre of the table, does it go past the 2 yellows?
Yeah,
into
it's
the corner?
pretty tight. I think it might.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it on the screen, but it might
No,
go.
definitely not on the screen, no. And like I said, at that point he was left total snookered. He didn't hit a rail then. And to leave your opponent half full snookered and leaving the thinnest edge you can think of, they've now got another element. They have to hit a rail. It was like when I played in a tournament this morning, Lee, and it was mateys had a red and a black left, but instead of just playing the normal shot, pot the black, he tried putting my yellow safe, and because he added that extra element to the shot, it kind of didn't go right, and it was like, right, I'm now back in. That's a good shot by Martin now. He does shot to nothing. So,
unfortunately, though, he's just pipped one of his opportunities to develop this last yellow off the table, and he still ended up at the other end.
So I mean, he didn't want to pot it. It's one of them shots you kind of go for half-heartedly. Whatever you do, just don't take the red over the right corner right now.
Yeah, I think if he took the red nearest the black up to the top right.
Yep. Land on the one to the left middle. And that is it. That's exactly how I'm seeing it. I'm looking right in the line. Nope.
Well, you could nearly cover the pocket on the other side of the table.
Oh, man, if he hasn't, I mean, this is a big bag for Martin, so he could hit this hard and actually kind of screw with a bit of left bottom, I feel. To left bottom, I mean, you don't even need a left bottom. No, I think you just straight bottom of the right.
Oh. He just really wanted to try and get in the right place for that last yellow. That red over the bag's been a saving grace for Dan in this frame.
And that's how you should play. You should have a insurance policy.
Well, he's going to have to take out that policy now, I think.
No, not necessarily. Not for no reason does he have to. Just
play another
to keep
tactical
potting.
shot.
No, yeah, just play another. Play the plant if you really want to. I mean, if I play that plant, I don't expect to get it. But if my opponent clears it off in that position, I'll take my hat off to you.
Jamie Ringham's just popped a message into the chat. Decent stream, lads. Watched a few of these matches. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Jamie. We very much intend to.
Oh, that's very unlucky there, Dan, mate. That was just to the bottom left row. Yeah, cheers, Jamie, mate. It's been nice for my first commentary and that. I actually enjoyed it, mate.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, Jamie. I expect to see your name pop up on the YouTube subscribers list.
Right.
Yeah, it's wonderful to offer this platform for, pool players to add commentary to their game. It makes the sport a bit, it reinvigorates the sport a little bit. Adds,
I mean, everybody can chat a good game now, Lee, can't they?
And so that now they can prove that they can. Yeah, put their money where their mouth is, so to speak, and come and chat the game on a stream.
But no, that's it. Like Kev Butler praised Ronnie and that, and everybody for giving, us guys the chance to kind of get our hobbies off to a flyer. Being on the stream kind of means something, to be able to kind of commentate and be able to play games across the world is like something years ago. I mean, when we were playing in the league years ago, before COVID times, I mean, you would have never heard of kind of things like this going on, I don't believe.
Adam Adam Dowling said Dan to come back and win now, I reckon. Well, he's in the ascendancy, I think. He's managed to scrap back into this match. He's wrestled the momentum away from Martin, and we're at 8-all now, so
yeah,
he could be right there.
And I said the other way, mate, that I didn't think he would pip ahead of him again, so...
Yeah, he's still got to win this frame, really, hasn't he, to stand a chance, maybe.
I'll stand by my bet, and you stand by yours, and I'll your point if I lose when you come up next, mate. There we go, one red done, that's all you want, mate. Take advantage of the table.
Yeah, a red and a yellow. And just responding to Jamie Ringham there, would love to get involved in playing in one. Where is this played? We're in Rocket Ronnies Pool Hall in Southampton. It's just at the bottom of the high street. We can bring it on the road. So if you want to get in touch, you can get in touch with me on Facebook. Is probably the best thing to do. On Rocket Rackers TV on Facebook, send me a message, and we can discuss maybe getting a money match on or something.
I'm sure there's enough people that would like to take your money, my friend.
Yeah. There'll be plenty of lads down here that will take your money. I'm sure Ben Lindsay will.
Without a doubt, old Ben Lindsay, the biggest shark down there, I'm sure he is. That's why he's from Salisbury and he plays in Southampton.
No, nobody will play him in Salisbury. Yeah, they all know him up there.
More fool me, I played him for the one on your last money match day, Lee. And 17-15, look, I said I lost and like, yeah.
Well, I know he's got, let's say he's got a rematch.
Is that still free table?
Sorry?
Is that still free table after Martin's poor missing? Or did he
No, I think Dan potted off the break and then took a yellow.
Yeah, I think he did, yeah. God,
Yeah.
what were you saying before that, my friend?
Yeah, I know, like, Ben's rematching with Matt Harrison, so I just hope, like, you know, as part of what we're providing here with the streaming service, it's an opportunity for Matt to look back on the stream, and if he's going to rematch Ben, then he's got a chance to try and see where he can improve his game and try and get his money back off Ben, you know, at the end of the month. Whereas if it was just a random money match with no streaming or anything, you forget everything that happened in the match. And
that's what I'm saying. Like, Ben Lindsay come up to me, he asked me for the game, so I mean he was poaching me, I think. But yeah, I mean I watched every one of his streams, I believe, and like I knew what I was walking into. And like I say, 17-15 defeat. You know we're at 14-all.
Yeah,
and like and at 14-0 it's anybody's game, kind of like. So it was a race to three, like a best of three at that point.
Yeah.
So whatever. But no, he's definitely a good player. But nobody's unbeatable.
No.
I think he has rode his luck along the way a little bit. Let's just say, especially on a couple of these things. I mean, when Ben played Jack Coop did not turn up, and that would be a rematch.
Did Ben play Jack?
I'm sure.
No, it was.
Or am I wrong?
Jack played Neil Baker.
And then that's the one that Jack lost his head a little bit to.
Yeah. After the session, I think they were like 11-all and had a break, and then Neil ran away with it after that.
Yeah, sorry, Lee.
Yeah. But,
I do watch every game you stream. I'll just get him a little bit mixed up.
Yeah, Jamie was just mentioning he says he's similar standard to Jack there. So obviously, talented player. Wow. Jack is a very talented player, very aggressive.
He's a young lad, he's got the future in front of him, you know what I mean? Like I said, the one that he did lose to Neil Baker, you just said yes.
Well, I've seen Neil Baker get involved in more big money matches, around the country. Neil's obviously, renowned in his own right, and a more than competent player. So I don't think it's a disservice to Jack that he lost to Neil, because
No, you have
Neil's
to
a
turn up
quality
on
player.
the day. You
Yeah.
can't expect to walk in these clubs these days. I mean, with a lot of pubs and things closing down, like over these last sort of like 5 or 6 years.
It's concentrating the talent a bit, I guess, isn't
And
it?
yeah, that's it. Everybody is now playing in pool halls. We're not playing. There's kind of no more pub league. It's kind of lost that bit of the game, you know. Where there's Rocket Ronnie's A's, there's Rocket Ronnie B's.
Yeah, I see
And-
the SRPL struggling to fill out all the
Yeah.
groups and that because there's
There's
not as many
enough
pubs
venues.
anymore.
There's not enough
Yeah,
venues.
yeah.
So with the tournaments, like, and with what you got going on with the niche, with your streaming like this, and I mean, the more tournaments we can run like this, it kind of takes it away from again the league play. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, I just missed the summer league this year. Like, I didn't even know when to sign up or anything, and the boys just said to me, no, like I said, I've only been playing the last 4 or 5 months, and they've said to me, oh yeah, you've missed it again. And I'm like, oh well, never mind. Next year.
Well, this is a big chance for Dan here now. Like you're saying, if he can win a couple of frames on the bounce and get ahead, well,
Jamie's 5 out. I say you what, Jay, that I told you my money's on Martin, you said it's on Dan, and there's a point here waiting for you if I lose, mate, and I expect the same. But the money looks on you at the moment, fella. This is it, tiny little stun. Inch and a half from down from where the yellow is. That's alright.
this frame's got to be Dan's now, barring commentator's curse.
Oh, that's
there's
a
bounced out of the
table.
pocket.
What a dirty. And I didn't swear for a third time there, Lee. I'm sure you're proud of me.
I think that warranted it, didn't it? That was. Oh well, here's an.
Wow, do you know
chance
what?
back
Do
to
you know
Dan.
what? That is karma, though. And Dan needs to recompose himself and pot this yellow.
Is he going to get a snooker?
No.
No.
Oh, I don't know. That black looks a little
Unbelievable,
bit-
Jeff.
It's unbelievable.
And there's been a sending off at Fratton Park. As there? Chris Kamara at Fratton
I
Park.
don't know, Jeff. I didn't see that one. Has there? Oh yeah. Anyway, Cammy, mate. God bless him, mate, in his struggle at the minute as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Well, did you not see him on the commentary? A little while back, he started to lose his voice. I don't know actual the disease he's struggling with. Yeah, but old Chris Kamara hasn't been commentating on a lot of games lately because of his health reasons.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, he is a character.
There is and he's kind of lost his voice because of it. So I mean, as a commentator,
He's essential. Yeah.
yeah, and there was people that were commenting about his commentary that he kind of wasn't the same person, and then he come out with it like, yeah, he's been suffering with a long-term disease, and like, so. Yeah, all the best, Cammy, mate. We'd love to see you back on Sky Sports, mate.
I know he's watching.
Yeah. Look, mate, wow, you keep mentioning the names and they'll be there one day.
They will. Well, Dan won that one. Maybe a bit of justice in the end, but we're not to be the judge of that, really. It is what it is, but Dan's now ahead 9-8.
No, I think there's a fair score for how the game's gone, to be honest. And the way both their heads are at right now, there is no favourite.
No.
There is. They're both even money.
Let's scrap this out on frame 21.
I mean, Martin just potted that first yellow, not left himself anything afterwards. Surely he had a plan when he potted that.
The plan's got to be to develop and leave safe now, surely.
Cover the bottom left bag now, yeah. He's cutting this to cover the bottom left bag, yeah. I think he just fell a little bit low on that. I just didn't see what he was playing. It was never like Martin to pot a ball and leave himself nothing. He had to try something. I mean, everybody can pot a ball. I'll get my 8-year-old son up here and he can pot a ball. You know.
A couple of years and he'll be able to join the Q Sports Academy. Ages 10 to 18.
Well, that's it with Simon Flaxman and Simon Ayres. I believe they're running
Simon
now, is
Ayres,
it?
yeah.
Have they not done a joint enterprise recently? I did see yesterday on the stream the joint enterprise they're both doing.
As Adam Humphreys and Simon Ayres.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. If Flaxman's joined, that's news to me, but is Adam and Simon Ayres.
No, like I said, I've been here since 10:30 this morning, mate, so don't go what I'm saying. That's why I'm sat here commentating with you, because I physically can't play pool anymore. So I'm sat in the seat, I probably couldn't even stand up if I tried right now.
Well, Dan's flowing on these reds. He's got an interesting black to deal with. I don't think he can double it, so he needs to develop it.
Yeah.
And if he can't do it, I don't think he has a red to do it with right now. So it's got to be.
I mean, it's off your last red almost at this point. I know you never want to leave it off the last red. I thought he would have played the one at the top right row. But like I said, I think it's. Wow. You're screwing this back to leave a choice of 2 anyway. The one to the top left corner, you screw it back, leave a choice of 2 and decide next. That's all you can do. Or play it through. Same shot.
I mean, if he takes this middle red up to the top right, he's got.
If he can cut this middle red in, Lee. As well, yeah, it's too much of a cut. Yeah.
Top left, sorry, not top right, top left.
It's only where the white's tight on the right cushion there that I don't like that one you're called into the top left corner. So if you, it was the wrong side of the red anyway. He was never getting into the black from that position. Well, I think next time I'll do the stream with you, Lee.
Pardon?
I said next time I'll jump on the stream with you. I'll try to lay off the beers beforehand.
Problem with beer is it's just too tasty, isn't it? You know, you sink one, you sink another, and then
it's like keep going. It's like a good woman, they're Moorish, aren't they?
Until they leave you with your head spinning.
That's it. And no money in your pocket, yeah?
Just lying in the street covered in sick.
Left at the table playing with wine balls. As long as the white ball's alright, that's a good shot. That's a very good shot, yeah. I mean, you might be able to come, just clip off the right side row. Yeah, he's playing this little bit of swerve. Big bag. No. That was a possibility of pulling it off. Looked easier to pull off than it didn't, in a way, you know?
As long as Martin keeps that black tied up until he's ready to pounce, though, there's not a lot Dan's going to be able to do from here.
Oh, it's that yellow into the left middle there, Lee, for me. To land on that yellow into the left middle, to go into them two, that's what I would be looking at. And not leaving it to my last ball again. I'll be playing it now.
Yeah.
Screwing it off the side rail, playing into that. Chance of being on the other yellow as well. I mean, he tried to go into it off that one. I didn't see that was a right shot. But, I mean, look, Martin's just showing me. There you go. That's the way to do it.
That black is available now, though. If Dan can kick one of these reds in.
Yeah. Coming back to the table, on Martin right now, if he pots this, I am very, I'm like, hats off, fair play to you, but it shouldn't go in.
Well, now's a chance for Dan.
Chance, and that middle pocket with the black, again, like I called earlier, if that yellow was an inch more to the left towards the middle bag, then that black off the yellow would be a guarantee.
Yeah.
But now I'm
If
looking
he
at...
could get the cue ball back to where it is now, that would be perfect. But then it's
Danny
down.
boy. Oh no, come on.
Oh dear.
That is just...
A little bit careless, I guess, isn't it? You got to
Of
watch out what
course
you're
it
doing
is.
with the cue ball. He knows the cue ball's going to have some power in it.
And like I said, you can land on that red there, and there's, what, 2.5 foot of room for error there?
Yeah.
Like, literally, there was no excuse for him to put that white in.
Well, barring a miracle, we're looking at 9-9 now. Who's going to be first on the hill?
Like I say, it's just even the camera view we got. Yeah, very deceiving. Right, Lee, I'm going to leave you for 2 minutes. I believe I've got one more pint behind the bar.
Okie dokie. You better go and retrieve that before it closes.
Oh, yeah, it's 10 o'clock this evening, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got 40 minutes to go.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have this one and I'll get one more before the last orders, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a minute, my fella.
All right. So it's frame 19, Dan Hemphill to break. Cut breaks. He's got a red and a yellow in opposite pockets down at the bottom of the table there. The colours are quite well separated here. He obviously knows how to do his washing. And he's got a red. And take it into the left middle bag. And roll down to the bottom. Oh, that's worked out very well. Really do fancy a chance from here. As he gets this red in. And it's just found its way in. Took a touch off the closer knuckle. Same pocket. And now he just needs to be careful with the cue ball. He doesn't want to run behind a yellow here. Oh, he's played that absolutely perfectly. And our first break dish of the match in frame 19 of 21. Dan Hemphill absolutely steps out and smashes them away.
Was that off the break, Lee, was it?
Yeah, break dish. Yeah. He separated the colours quite well. He got a red and yellow down, and it was just played every shot perfectly, really. So
yeah, I kind of stood
credit to him there.
I don't want to walk across a shot of a player when they're playing. I've been pointing. I was sort of like, yeah, the last 3-4 reds there. I was like, is this off the break? Is it?
Yeah. So Dan's first on the hill. Martin to break frame 20. It's a good break. The white's going to stay out. The yellow went down.
After whatever happens tonight with these two gentlemen, that they both given an okay account of themselves.
Yeah, I
Would
think
you
so.
say, Lee?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
I mean, that was the first break and dish we've had, but I mean, you don't win games by keep. I say that. You look at the pros; they do keep winning games by breaking and dishing.
Yeah.
We're just not of that calibre, are we?
Now, with regards to like the, I guess, stratification of some of the competitions that run out of Rocket Ronnies, this is like the second tier or championship, if you were to compare it to the football. Challenge
Like-
25 seems to
Yes.
last time round attracted.
I'm a little bit apprehensive in the Challenge 25 because I know there's a lot of tough players in there.
Yeah,
You know?
it did attract some. Like Tinks was in there, and
Yeah,
Jack Coop was in there, and
Flax,
yeah,
and yeah. On your day, you can beat them, but I mean, you have got to turn up on your day and hope that they kind of don't.
yeah.
In a way.
Well, he's got.
This is a chance.
It's just the
This
black.
is
Yeah, he could take all these reds out here.
It's a brilliant shot. It's a drop.
Is he? He might have to double this red
It's the next
if
one
he wants to
after
hold
this,
for the
so-
next red. Yeah,
Yeah, he can play the next red into the other middle.
there you
I
go.
thought if he got behind the black, then he could have played. I mean, it's on the right corner.
He's got the right
It's
angle
on.
to get up the
This is
table.
it. This is it. This is it. Bang. There we go. This is it. It is game over.
He just needs to drop this in now.
He hit the form at the right spot, I feel. Oh, and the confidence he played that with. He could have tried to trickle that in there, Lee.
Yeah, and try and roll up behind.
Yeah, and just to land on a black, but he played that confidently. He knew he
And
was
that's
taking
11.
his frame out at that point. Well done, Dan.
Finished it with a couple of dishes there. What a way to finish the match.
Yeah, well done, Dan, mate.
Yeah, brilliant
Well
performance there by Dan. He had to dig in deep, didn't he? He was behind for most of the match there.
Like I
and-
said, I didn't think he was in the claw. Well, Jamie, what's his surname there? Jamie Ringham was up. I believe I point, my friend.
Jamie kept the faith in Mr. Hemphill and has been rewarded.
But you got to beat me on the table for that first.
Yeah,
I'm changing the rules.
moving those goalposts. He's putting rubber backs in those supreme pockets.
As you rate yourself on the same level as Jack Coop, I think you have to earn your point, my friend.
You come and show us on the stream, Jamie. Anytime you're welcome. But no, that was a great match there by Martin and Dan. Yeah, shame for Martin Smith. Obviously, he's come quite far in this. He organises the Challenge 21 as well. It's his baby, so it might be a little bit sad he didn't make it into the final, but you know, he's put together a good show here, and Rocket Rackers TV's been happy to come and cover it. So
There you go, Jamie just commented there, Lee. I'll give you a raise of 10 for a point any time, mate. Brilliant, mate.
yeah, that's Darren you'll be playing, not me, because I don't play. Might as well just buy you the pint otherwise.
Oh no! I've got a chance to beat anybody in a race of 10, mate. You know. Right, gentlemen. Signing off, Mr. Double D, Darren Daniels. It's been a pleasure commentating for you guys.
Thank you, Darren,
See
for
you
joining
all soon.
us.
Thank you very much.
Will
Cheers,
do.
Lee. Been a
Cheers.
pleasure.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. You've been watching Rocket Rackers TV, and Dan Hemphill has been victorious in the semi-final. If we go over to this scene, let me just refresh it. It's not sophisticated enough to refresh itself, but there you go, Dan Hemphill moving into the final, and he will meet either Matthew Moulsdow or Ricky Goodwin. And that is our next stream coming up on Wednesday evening from 7 p.m. Wednesday the 13th of April at 7 p.m. Race to 11 between Matthew Moulsdow and Ricky Goodwin. So join us then, and we will get to see who joins Dan Hemphill in the Challenge 21 Cup final. All the action tonight has been brought to you live from Rocket Ronnies in Southampton, 15 High Street, Southampton. You can find the details on the Rocket Rackers TV website if you want to pop down and get involved. They got all the tables a man could eat, plus dartboards and live BT Sports on 6 screens plus the projector. No memberships required, so pop on down between 10 and midnight Monday to Saturday, or Sunday 10 till 10. We've got a fully licensed bar, apparently with some real ale. It's not something I drink. And cocktails, if any of them know how to make them. Might be good to challenge the barman to making a cocktail down here. They're wheelchair accessible and family friendly. And they're fully air conditioned, so why don't you pop on down anytime you fancy a knockabout on the tables. Just a shout out for my company, Appiday Multimedia. I do creative digital solutions such as 8-Ball Arena and Rocket Rackers TV, and even the charismatic voice you are listening to right now. I do websites and streaming services. I can do all the creative stuff like graphics and such. Technology is my bag. So if you've got a project you need completing, then get in touch and we can discuss your requirements and see what we can do. So thank you everybody for tuning in. You've been watching Rocket Rackers TV. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a shot. We're also on Facebook, so why don't you find us on there, join the community. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Sunday evening, and we'll thank you for tuning in, and we're going to say good night.